Woo! This is gonna be a heavy video. This is a video slash story time that I have wanted to do for a couple years. It's a very sensitive video as well as a very serious video that I just need to get off my chest. I need to tell people because I feel like I only know the actual story, and I feel like people are being fed lies, and I am not making this stuff up. I honestly couldn't even imagine this or make this stuff up. What I'm gonna tell you is my coming out story. So to start, I came out probably around 2010, 2011, and I'm being completely honest, I don't want to make this video, but I feel like I need to make this video not only to clear up my story and whatever lies they might be telling, and I also want to make sure that people who are gay, who are lesbian, who are just different, not to be afraid anymore, you know? Oh my god. I apologize if this story might sound a little choppy because there are more significant things that I do remember than stuff that I don't remember. I remember the more significant points of the story, but most of it is a little bit of a blur. At that time, I honestly just wanted to forget every single thing, and it's taken so much to try to forget, but I can't seem to forget it, and nor now don't I want to, because it's those memories that honestly make me a strong person. So one day I came home and I was told they found stuff and they heard that I am talking to other guys, and a person who I thought was a close person told my father. So ever since they told him about this, I had a discussion. It was pretty much a very forced discussion about my actions with talking to these individuals, as well as how it's wrong to be trying to pursue another male. And then they put me on a strict plan, I guess. It was very much, you need to be here at this time, you need to show up at this time, I want to know where you are at all times, you cannot have your phone, we are taking away your personal computer that I personally paid for. They took everything away from me. They blocked my social media. They did everything they could to not make me talk to these people anymore. And it was like my freedom was stripped. And honest to goodness, I felt like a prisoner in my own home. But saying that, they forced me to do housework, such as repaint doors, lots of outdoor work. I was forced to wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning every single day. I was forced to do these tasks that were set out for me every single day, and then once I was finished that task, I was forced to do another thing. There was no stopping until a certain time. So at this time, I was also going to school. I had a part-time job. When they found out that I was, and how I told my close friends how I am gay, they forced me never to go back to school. I didn't take my last exams, thus failing my classes. So I wasn't ever allowed to go to school. I was monitored for when they dropped me off to go to work, to pick me up from work, and to monitor my lunch. So they would be walking, they would sometimes be seen walking in the store, making sure that I was actually working. And then one day in the summertime, everything just fell apart. So as I was saying, with my father's frequent visits at my job, making sure that I was still at work on my lunches and not hanging out with anybody or talking to anybody. It wasn't until I was finished my job that my father picked me up from work, and he didn't say a single thing to me. There was no hi, how was work, how are you doing? Nothing. I honestly felt like something was up, like something was very cold. Now feeling afraid, kind of questioning what's going on, what's gonna happen next. We go home and they're like, take a seat, we need to talk. And then around the table was my father and a couple other people. I don't even classify them as people because they're nothing. And they wrote down on a piece of paper and they told me, you need to choose. You either live with us and keep doing the things keep doing the tasks that you're supposed to do, go to church every weekend, Saturday and Sunday, or leave. They're like, you need to answer in the next 5 seconds. I obviously left They gave me 30 minutes to pack up my belongings into bags, and I had to figure out what to do from there. So I walked out the door and I never looked back. In that moment, I felt there was such a pressure on me that was lifted off, because I remember so distinctly walking up those stairs, and I looked straight for the door. I did not look back at any of them. They were looking at me, and I did not look back. I literally walked to my work. My work asked me, "What are you doing here?" And I told them right there, I'm like, I got kicked out of my house. I had nowhere to go. I need to tell this story because it's been something that I need to share, and I don't even think my own mom knows the actual story. I told her little bits and pieces, and this is what I can remember. Like I said, this is something that happened a long time ago, and it was just a very shocking moment in my life. I remember sitting in the church pews pretending to pray, but I was actually crying. I was distraught every single time I had to go there because I know why I was there, and you can't just do that. And people like my father need to understand that praying the gay away doesn't work. This wasn't a choice for me. This is my life. No matter what, and this is so cliche, but love is love, no matter what gender, no matter what race, and no matter what stereotype or whatever. People really need to get that in their heads, and they need to understand that, I am very happy, no matter what you could see coming from my eyes. I have the greatest friends, have a diploma from graduating college, I have amazing animals. I'm very, very lucky to be where I am today. Honestly, I wouldn't be able to change anything else if I could. There would be nothing along the way that I would change, but it just wasn't fair that I was living under the same roof as somebody who was bi-curious or bisexual and who was acting upon sleeping with people of the same sex. And I come out and I get punished, but they're still sitting there across the table from me smiling at how I'm being punished for being gay. And it's just disgusting how this person is still glorified and how they are favorited by my no longer father. I do not classify him as my father anymore. I haven't for many years. I only know what memory and what past I have, and the good memories, but that's it. I don't want to remember, I refuse to remember anything else other than the good memories that I used to have with him. And sadly, that's what it's come down to. It's been a video that I've wanted to make for at least 3 years. Because I don't know what lies they're telling my family or people, sorry. This is who I am, and I'm not going to change that for anyone. I will promise that the next video will be such a happier video. I will guarantee it. I love you guys. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, that like button to show me some love, as well as share my videos because we are so close to that 500 mark. Alright, so that's it. I will see you guys in the next video, and goodbye.